Hello, I'm Parrot Jones, president of Stark State College. Welcome again to our virtual Scholars and Benefactors event. Thank you to all of our generous donors who have contributed to the many, many worthwhile and meaningful scholarships. And congratulations to our students who have earned these scholarships through your hard work and your success in college. Without our generous donors, our students would not be able to attend college. Even with our affordable tuition, it is still very costly and difficult for many people in our community to attend. So again, thank you. Your scholarships donors make all the difference between our students being able to begin, continue, and complete their education or not. And so thank you for making the difference. I look forward to this event every year. Many of you have heard me say it's my favorite event that we hold at the college, and it truly is, because it's such a unique opportunity to bring our donors who provide scholarships together with our students who are the benefactors of your generosity. And you get to meet each other, and really I think it makes us all appreciate the generosity of donors and the hard work and deserving students at the college. So of course, as usual, not all of our students could join us because they're in class, they're working, they have family obligations. That's the nature of our non-traditional students, but it's also one of our strengths. Another strength is our wonderful Board of Trustees, and they volunteer and spend a lot of time guiding our college through policies and leadership that makes the difference for our students. So please join me in thanking our college trustees, Board Chair Alice Stevens, Vice Chair Karen Lefton, trustee members Tracy Carter, Jerry Gillen, Haroon Rashid, Elaine Russell-Rialfi, Patty Wackerly, Jeff Walters, and Fonda Williams. I also want to turn to one of our special student scholarship recipients so that she can share her story and tell us how important your scholarships are to students, especially during the pandemic. So join me in hearing from our student, Ruby Sunland.
I grew up in Navarre. I went to Fairless High School. Shortly after I graduated, I moved to Florida. I went to Palm Beach State College down there for a few years. I didn't finish any majors. Then I moved back home and I applied to Stark State. I actually went to Stark State in high school and I loved it. I loved the professors. I loved everyone. So I was actually happy to come back home and go to Stark State. Dental hygiene, my teeth were not the prettiest growing up. I had orthodontics for 7 years and it was the best feeling after I was done with my treatment, just to have a beautiful smile and just that confidence. I loved it, and so I just want to help people have the same confidence. Even if I'm just a hygienist, I think I can help people like their smile. I love Stark State because everyone wants to help you. The professors, your advisors, just everyone here is so friendly and they want to see you succeed, so they'll do whatever they can to help you. I applied when I was going into the hygiene program for scholarships. Shortly after the pandemic hit, I actually lost my job. I was a part-time server. And then about a month later, I received an email that said I got a scholarship. And I was so happy because I was stressed. I lost my job. I was so grateful that I got the Hoover Foundation scholarship, and it tremendously helped me with my expenses. When I graduate, I would like to get a full-time job in an office. I just want to help people. I want them to come back to the dentist's office. I want them to like it. I want them to feel comfortable. And I want to also educate people on, how they can help themselves.
Thank you, Ruby, for sharing your story. And thank you, Dr. Jones, for your constant commitment to our students and their success. Hello again, I'm Marisa Rohn, Executive Director of the Stark State College Foundation. I would like to recognize those benefactors who kindly support our students. Thank you to each and every one of you. A complete listing of our benefactors is in our program booklet for this event on our website at starkstate.edu/foundation. Please take the time to go out to the site and see all of the support we receive from the communities we serve. Thank you, benefactors, for supporting Stark State College, our foundation, and all of our students. Your contributions are essential to our students' success. And now it is my pleasure to share another student story with you. Allow me to introduce you to Paige.
I grew up in Deerfield, and then when I was about 12, I moved to Atwater. So I went to high school at Waterloo High School. From there, I actually went to a vocational school in Ravenna. I took a class for AutoCAD, and I absolutely fell in love with it. Before I was at Stark State, I was at a different college actually, and I didn't feel like I fit in. Then I saw that I could take classes at Stark State and get my associates within 2 years, and then go from there. The professors at Stark State are able to individually check in with you, which I know something I wasn't experiencing before. Nobody was personally checking in on me to see how I was doing with what we were learning. They just give you extra help. So if you have a question, they're willing to answer your emails or even calls, or they have office hours open for you. The professors encouraging me to keep going because there aren't a lot of women in the STEM field, let alone in engineering. So they were just kept encouraging that. My dad's actually a mechanic. He has been my entire life, so there's been cars around me all the time, motor pieces. I just like the different parts and pieces and how they fit together. I'm a first-generation college student, so growing up, I never really had anybody pushing me for that. So this is really helping me to continue and pursue what I want to do in life. Because of Stark State's affordability, I'm actually able to pay everything out of pocket, and I'm not accumulating any debt or loans. Since I'll be debt-free, I'm going to be able to go to a university to finish the rest of my degree. I hope to get a bachelor's degree. I'm extremely grateful for the scholarship. Just receiving it alone was such an encouragement to keep going, and then actually right after I received the scholarship, I went ahead and made my schedule for next semester. So it was just an extra boost.
Thank you, Paige, for sharing your story of how receiving a scholarship has impacted your education. I would now like to ask Lucas Brewer, Director of Financial Aid and Scholarships, to say a few words in recognition of all of the scholarship recipients like Paige who are with us today. Lucas?
Thanks, Marisa. Under normal circumstances, this is when I would read the name of each one of our scholars and ask them to come forward to receive their scholarship certificate. And while we're not gathered over a lunch in a format to make that happen, I'm still very excited to recognize our scholars for their hard work and dedication. Our students juggle so much in their lives and yet still find a way to succeed in the classroom and further their career opportunities. Congratulations, scholars. For a complete listing of our scholarship recipients, please go to starkstate.edu/foundation and view the program booklet for today's event. I wish you all nothing but success in your future education and career endeavors. Now I invite Dwight Parrish, President of Stark State College Foundation's Board of Directors, to say a few words.
Thank you, Lucas. Today has been an uplifting experience for me, and I hope it has been for you as well. If you want to learn more about Stark State College and the Stark State College Foundation, please visit our webpage at starkstate.edu/foundation. Before we part ways to enjoy the rest of the day, I would like to say just a few words about the foundation and our work on behalf of the students in the college. Scholarships are so key to the success of our students, but we have found another funding need that can help remove another barrier we all face in life: unexpected emergency expenses. Each of the students who are here today have their own reasons for continuing their educational journey. However, some of our students also face situations that cause them to pause their educational journey unexpectedly. Recently, the Stark State College Foundation established the Lamplighter Emergency Fund to support students who experience financial emergencies during the semester. Students can apply for a one-time grant up to $500 paid directly to the vendor to cover unexpected qualifying emergency bills or expenses that put them at risk of dropping out of college. The fund helps recipients pay for unforeseen expenses that, if not resolved quickly, could impact their likelihood of degree completion. Even with financial assistance for tuition and books, students can struggle to pay everyday expenses, especially when their studies take time away from the number of hours they are able to work. An unexpected flat tire, radiator repair, root canal, or hospital visit may be a costly inconvenience for many, but for students living paycheck to paycheck, unforeseen minor expenses can be devastating and force them to drop out of school to pay bills. If you feel compelled to help us support the unexpected for our students, please visit our website at startstate.edu/give. Every dollar makes a difference in this program, so thank you. On behalf of the college and the foundation, thank you for all you have done and all that I know you will continue to do. I sincerely hope that when you think about how you can continue to change lives and build a stronger community, you remember the students today and the impact that Stark State College is able to have on their lives and our region with your support. We are truly changing lives and building futures, and we thank you again for your generosity. Let's close with one final student story. Marcella.
So I grew up in Millersburg, Ohio, and I attended West Holmes High School. Spent the majority of my life in the little town of Millersburg, became a nursing assistant, and always looked up to my grandmother, who was a nurse. Just wanted to follow in her footsteps, so I became an LPN and put my own children through college, and once they were done, it was my turn to return, and that brought me here to Stark State to continue my education. I've spent my entire nursing career in long-term care, working for a skilled nursing facility, and predominantly have worked with mentally ill and veterans. As I looked at options for furthering my education and obtaining my associate's degree, I had to look at logistics, and Stark State was closer to my home and had affordable tuition as I do work full-time and put myself through school. I'm an older student, and it's been a long time since I've taken a math class, so I was nervous, and I was very thankful for the instructor and very thankful for the even the individuals that run the testing center. All very nice and just help ease that anxiety and really made that transition of getting through those prerequisites doable for me. So I was in clinical with 5 of my fellow nursing students at Mercy, and we were getting ready to conference with our clinical instructor, and we had just pulled out our laptops, and I just happened to check my email, and there was an email saying that I had a scholarship. Paying my way and working full-time and maintaining that balance is a challenge, so every little bit is just, it's a blessing. I'm on track right now to finish all the required nursing courses in May of 22, so then I would take the required NCLEX from the State of Ohio Board of Nursing and would have my associates. Long-term goal then, I'd like to do my administrator in training and obtain my long-term care administrator license and be an administrator. I'm very thankful for the scholarship and will continue to strive to do my best to represent the Ruth Hess-Williams Scholarship Fund.